Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea of women find secret room in house. Let the story commence. There was a woman called Mary, and she was moving into a new flat. Mortgage. She's moving into an old one. Moving into a new one. Moving up in the world. Things were going well for her. The estate agent says, it's just an online viewing. She went, forget it. No, we have to do it because of coronavirus and that. I'm no just looking at pictures. No, we've got a video. There's a video. I'm not just looking at a video. I need to see it. I need to be in it. I need to look about. Just look at the pictures first. And at least make a decision very quickly if you see something it puts you off, because then it will save us a lot of time. We can organise a visit. Right. So she had a look at the floor plan, had a look at the rooms. She went, looks good. Right. Do you want to take it? No. I said I don't want to take it. I said I want to get an actual visit. So the estate agent arranged a visit. With masks and all that, just go in there, keep a distance. She had a look a bit. Very good. Very good. The guy kept yapping away, the estate agent, and she said, Can you just give a wee bit of silence? She liked peace and quiet at night, and she wanted to tell if you can fucking hear everybody fart in the next fucking flat, right? Just be quiet. And the guy was like, well, it is a quiet place. The sound insulation's very good in these flats. These are new flats. So no, I know. Well, can you let me hear? Oh no, absolutely. You go ahead. I'll just do another call with someone else here. Hi there. Yeah, I'm just with another client just now. Could you go out? Yeah, I can go. Right, I'll just finish the call. So what do you think? Well, I'm wanting to hear if it's quiet or no. This is a really quiet area, this. If you go outside, not in the flat. Could you do me a favour? Could you go out? I just want to be able to hear the flat. No, we're not really allowed to do that. Can you just step out for 1 minute? No, I'd rather you didn't. Forget it then. Forget it. Take me back. The estate agent actually gave her a lift and all that. Take me back. He went, right, I'll wait out in the hallway. He went outside. It was a kind of hallway. It's sort of new build, high rise. You wouldn't call it a close, really, like a tenement. So he waited outside. And she walked her in. Right. It did look, she was looking at the pictures on her phone. There was a wee thing she wanted to check out. There was what looked like a wee blemish next to one of the light switches in the picture on the estate agent's website. And she wanted to see if that was something. If that was a scratch or if it was water damage or something. She wasn't sure. She didn't know if she had to paint the whole fucking place. So she went out that photo, and then she looked at the place in real life. It wasn't there. Maybe just a shadow. Right. There was a wee thing with a radiator that looked like there was a wee drip for the radiator. She looked at the picture. Fine. Look, it looked just like the same. She just ready to... That was it. That's all she wanted to check. But then there was one thing she noticed. In the picture, there was one room. It was like one of the bedrooms, right? On the phone, there was the bed, the radiator, the window, the wardrobe. That's that. Here in real life, there was a wee door. Wee door about that size. just enough for her to sort of get through. If she needed to, but she wouldn't. But that's funny. Why did they Photoshop that out? That's funny. Wee door. Maybe a door for like you open up and there's like a wee, you know, you turn a wee knob to switch the water off or something. That's, you know, something like that. And they thought, take that out. They should have left that in. Actually looks alright. Funny, it looks like an old, kind of old looking door. You know, it's in a new build flat and this door's like, looks like a creaky old door. You get in an old cabin. Yeah. It's in a new build flat. It's weird. So she went into it. And then she went a wee bit closer. And then a wee bit closer. And she went like that. There's a wee doorknob. Just as she was about to open it, the estate agent came running in. And went, "Don't open that door!" Too late. She opened the door. And 3 wee guys that size came out like this. Like that. Kind of like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but is it as if they were on a, you know, the like Chitty Chitty Bang, and she was like, "What's this? What's this? Why did you hide this?" She looked back. The estate agent was gone. He'd even dropped his phone and everything. He just fucking ran. It was funny. It's like they were doing a wee kind of like automaton sort of, you know, wee thing like that, but they weren't on any kind of connection at the bottom. They're going like that. They're sort of stepping about. She couldn't work out if they were real or wee dolls. It was weird. Wee dolls moving about. They sort of lose their balance. You know, you see, oh, look at this robot. You know, every fucking year on Twitter, there's some sort of fucking robot, walking robot, and oh look, and you can sort of push it and it sort of maintains its balance, and people go, "Oh no, Terminator 2 is here. Oh no, this is scary." And you know it's fucking crap. If you were there in real life and you pushed the robot, you'd be able to tip it here. You know it's a lot of fucking shite. It's all crap, just like the hologram fucking shite. Look, it's a hologram fucking elephant in a circus. It's a projection. It's a 2D projection on a semi-transparent fucking screen. Don't give me it. But she was looking at these things and they were like, you know, that fucking size. Completely in proportion. And she didn't know where the music was coming from. And she noticed it was coming for them. They were doing that. She was like, "What was that?" Just then she heard upstairs going, and she heard downstairs going like that with a broom. Turns out the sound insulation was crap. Everybody could fucking hear everybody. Everybody could hear everybody fucking sneeze. She just went like that. She's too busy watching it. She just instinctively, she hated her last neighbours. So she instinctively just shouted out to this new lot in this flat she hadn't even moved into yet. She just shouted out to them in a way that she shouted out to the old neighbours who she'd really fallen out with and hated them. She just went like, "Fucking shut up!" and stamped. They kept going like, After a minute of that, she was mesmerised. She heard the door open out there in the hall because the front door was open. And she heard footsteps there, and then this. Oh! What's that? Say that to my face. Aye, who the fuck is that? Who is that? Did you hear that? Aye, they banged me. I banged my noise about fucking shop. Oh, I thought, were they talking to you? I think she was talking to both of us. Did you hear it? She could hear people out there talking. She said, come on in and see this. So these neighbours came in. 2 guys and a woman. They came in. And these 3 wee guys were still going like that. The 2 guys and the woman, the neighbours went like that. Listen, I don't know if you've bought the flat yet or no. I can see there's an estate agent I saw. I know this is up for sale. We liked the last neighbour, but they made a lot of noise. And I'll tell you right now, we can hear everything. And we're not going to have any of that. If that's your Wayne's toys, then you're just going to have to bin them. Because there was a Wayne before, and the screaming kept us up all night. And just then, the 3 wee guys went like that. And jumped right on him, and all about like fucking Yoda. The 3 of them were all about the 3 of them like Yoda. They're like a Tasmanian fucking devil, like a whirlwind and knives and like piranha fish. Horrible to see, stripped down to the bone. Completely clean cut, like that. It was like a collar. The skin was like a collar, like that, and then just suddenly skeleton. Actually, a really good job. Really good finish, really straight cut. And after they were done, and they were lying there dead, and she got the 3 wee guys to take the bodies out into the hall. She didn't know where the bin was. She was like, this is like 10 flights up. Where's the bin? Is it like Darnley? Is there a bin chute? She didn't know how it worked. She just put them out in the hall. She said to the wee guys, listen. And they went like that. See that? See the way you cut them? That was a really sharp line. Do you do painting and decorating? Because anytime I need this painted, and I'm thinking about painting one wall dark and keeping that one light. But anytime I try and paint the edge, it's all wobbly. I've tried using masking tape, but every time I peel it off, it's just all the wee. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and they went like. And honestly, see their painting skills. It was just like their razor skills. It was like fucking like a brand new. It was a new build flat, but I mean, it was like fucking perfect, absolutely perfect. She moved in perfect. Perfect flat, no complaints from the neighbours because they were dead. 3 wee guys helped out now and again. Honestly, no complaints. The end. A lot of these wee guys, they just need a break. They just need a wee bit of responsibility. That's all. They just need a wee bit of responsibility. Just need a wee chance to show that they're useful. I see you're dead good at graffiti and vandalism. Do you want to do a bit of graffiti art for the side of this, like, tenement building or something? You just got to give them something to work for. It's all about purpose, aye. It's a bit of an epilogue. I don't know if you want to hear this, but eventually she moved out about 10 years later. They were sad to see her go. They just sort of kept themselves to themselves in the last year, and there'll be whatever was in that door. When the new lot moved in, because they weren't properly introduced, they're like kind of dogs and cats and how they get on. Because the new lot weren't properly introduced, the second the new person came in, they three wee guys sort of panicked. Remember, a lot of the violence comes from fear. They just attacked the person the second they came in, stripped them down to the bone. Mellor and S Rednig and Right On, thanks for the subs. House Cake, thanks for the sub there. Have you seen the side effects of the steroids Trump is taking? Some say he took them too early and may have a relapse. Okay. Why didn't I leave it? Because they belong to the house, and because the three wee guys panicked and killed the new people, nobody else moved back into the flat, so they starved to death because they got their food by, like, at night, raiding the fridge. Fridge was empty. They died of starvation.